give God praise. 1, 2, 3, hey. Everybody come on, everybody come on, everybody come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's give God praise. You wanna give God praise? God, you gotta give him the praise. Oh, let's give God praise. Let's give God praise. You wanna give God praise? Come on, come on, come on. If you talk about mommy,
yes. Shomore, I'll just enjoy that one. In fact, I was just dancing because it is another day in the day the Lord has made, and we all going to rejoice and be glad. Yes, today is the 21st of January 2021. How fast? In fact, it's just like yesterday when my colleagues was asking that. It's like this year was just slow, and like I said, this year is just running, flying. I don't know where this year is going, but I know God is actually taking us to a great place. Yes, great place. Oh, my great friends and lovers. So, Lagoon Radio. Yeah, welcome to Afternoon Drive Show on your number one online gospel radio powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. Yes, my great friends and lovers, make sure you follow us on every of our social media and on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. On Instagram and Twitter is Lagoonradio.Ng. On Facebook is Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Yes, on YouTube is at LagoonTV. Yes, at LagoonTV. You can also subscribe subscribe the red button, press the button, say anytime we are live, we know. Yes. Okay, today after that, sure, we have a lot of things that's already starts going on. The year is just starting, but a lot of things are still already start going on. Yes, we know we have African Cup of Nations, which is everything that is already ongoing. We have a lot of things happening, a lot of going on internet. You see a lot of boosts and boosts there. But don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with a lot of negative thing. But yeah, we're going to pick up one or two things, but we'll try to inspire everyone with positive thing, because like I say, thank God for Friday. Yes, we all know the way we do it every Friday, where I come to to entertain you, to say, oh yeah, my name still remains Sandra Inched. Yes, I'm the host of today Afternoon Drive Show, and I have my lovely colleagues that will do the justice with me. Yes, I have Chimeze in the building, I have Ezekiel in the building. These young men. Hi, Chimezi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the program.
Okay. Ezekiel.
A blessed afternoon to you all. You're welcome.
A blessed afternoon to you all. You're welcome. Indeed, I bear his word to say a blessed afternoon indeed. Yes, I have my producer sitting close to me. Don't worry. You hear much of our voice today. Yes, Abike Treasure is the one pressing the right button for us today on Afternoon Drive Show. Thank you so much, Abike Treasure, for being here for you to be the for what's dragging you. Okay, like I say, I'll drop the number that you're going to call in to be part of today afternoon drive show, and the number you call in is 08189524666. Yes, that's in the number you will call in, and I'm going to drop you a word so you can be able to, send us your own text, or you call us like a believer. As a believer, will you lie in the courts? Will you lie in the courts to save your loved one, or your friend or your family member for that death sentence? Yes, as a believer, you are a Christian, and as a Christian, it's very, very tight. And you see that your loved one might be your only sister, your only brother is me in that mess. Will you be able to lie to cover up the mess, for your loved one to go free? Or do you want to stand up as a Christian to say no to the word of lie? I'm going to remain faithful. I'm going to remain righteous. I will involve myself in telling lies. Will you bring that integrity out of you and stand for it? So the number you call in or send us a message is that number I call, which is 08189524666. Yes, send us for us to know if your loved one is in that mess. What will you do to save that person? Yes. Okay. Yes. Like I said, to my wonderful people, stay with me on today afternoon drive show. Okay. Let me start with. I just say I wouldn't want to start with negative. But there's something that happened during the week at Ikorodu, and it bothered my hand. I asked myself a question that. So after December thing that we think that December, and year is just starting, and we begin to hear this. And last night discussed with a group of people, and we all raise it up. And the question we ask ourselves: where are we going in this country? Where is the young people going in the world? What is our take? You understand about making money sharp without trying to calm down to learn something or to work. Yes, I haven't said that the year just starting, and please, if you know you are jobless or you're not doing anything, look for something doing. You're always not at work. Okay, Chimize, I will start with you. The issue of this thing, I didn't know whether you have it, about a mother that slaughtered his own 21 years old son. The story was like they went for the first son that is 30 years, went with his group of his people to some places, and they gave him tax. He came back to tell his mom, and his mom supported the son, like, enough is enough. Since your father died, your father people took away everything, and and decided to leave us to suffer. And the boy, like, he wants to do everything to bring his family out of poverty. The mom supported it, and the mom now took him to somewhere in Ikorodu, where to consult things, and the rituals, or the Baba, rather, as they said, I've already told them what to do, and they came back because the young boy has his mind, he was still beating. His mom was the one that put the poison, and the boy slaughtered his younger brother. But I won't say. Did I say to God be the glory that police called them or what? Because I didn't know, because the boy is already dead. That this 21-year-old born is dead, and on the way they called them, and the young boy say, "My mother was the one that did that." What will you say in this kind of acts? Is it like a poverty that push her to it, or? I didn't know, because we have a discussion last night with a group of people. A lot of people was bringing different thoughts over this issue of a mother. You understand, of a mother after 9 months, and you decided because they asked you to look for 21-year-old child, and must be the blood. So what can you say about this?
Nothing to say. It's just wickedness. It's not poverty. it's an act of wickedness. I don't know how to justify it again, because pushing it to poverty is it's not, to me, it's not poverty. It's just they are just wicked. But which kind of poverty that will make you to kill your own blood? Maybe that's what happened in some families. When there is no peace in a home where there is no peace. Because you cannot tell me that if the mom is in good terms with his children, he can even tell his brother, his son again, her son, to kill the brother. This happens in families where there is no peace, and the heart of man is very, very wicked. This is how will a woman a child you conceived, after 9 months, after 21 years, you supported for him to be killed, for you to escape poverty. Poverty of how many years? How many years will you that want to escape poverty wants to live? It's an act of wickedness. It's not poverty to me.
Wow. You had it all from Chimizi. It's act of wickedness. Wow. Well, let's hear from Shigu. Like what the mother says, according to what the police was like, the brother was saying on the interview when they're running, the brother say like, I didn't want to use my brother, but my mother say, since it's our blood and you guys are 9, you can use the 21 years, which is the last born, and let the poverty lift the poverty from the family. What you say in this? I looked at the mother. If you looked at the mother's face, you won't see any atom of, remorse. You won't see atom of, shaking. That there's a guilty. I don't know. What do you have to say? That kind of thing.
Well, I think Chimize has said it all. If we should consider poverty to be the cause, it means anybody can do that in Nigeria, because the rate at which people are impoverished these days, especially in this country, it's getting to its peak. And we're talking of about over 80% of people in poverty in Nigeria. You understand, Chimize? It is not about poverty. Forget about. If we should consider poverty to be the cause of some things, definitely we can never have peace in any part of the country, because there's never a part of this country that we don't have people that are poor. Not just poor, they are in abject poverty. So forget about poverty. The woman is just, they are just wicked. That's all.
They are just wicked.
No gainsaying.
Not even they are just wicked. They are just wicked.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, kids, just joining. This is Afternoon Drive Show where we run things. Like I say, I first apologize that we are going to start with negative things. Don't worry. We are going to still bring positive things. But like I say, there's something that's just trending now. Please, is just starting. No matter what, invest yourself in something. There's no atom of excuse for you to do something, or there's no word of justification for you to do anything wrong. Okay, stay on the Afternoon Drive show. We'll bring you a lot of things. I'll also bring you the match of Nigeria that played yesterday and other matches. I know Chimize is around because he watched the match yesterday. So we'll bring it by the end of everything. We just throw one or two things. Like we'll say that this period is our own thing. And, I didn't know, probably because I'm so excited because it's an African thing. It's not, I'm a proud African. Okay, talking about I'm a proud African. Something I got something this from a man of God. He said the more you talk about problem, the more realizing they become. What you think? A lot of people carry problem in their heads. A lot of people, when you say them, they will always want to, to carry their own instead of making. We're talking about year is starting. People should try to start working, start looking for something doing. You see people that will call you like, oh, Uncle Chimeze or Uncle Shego, oh brother this. Even people that is older than you will call you those brother wherever. Like, oh, they start giving you mass of list of what they want without even know how are you passing through. What is the advice can you give to people? Because I looked at things like I don't know, probably when people start talking it or saying it, people are going to have remorse to say, okay, let me change small and do something good for myself. What do you have to say about all those, should I call them professional beggars that were like, oh, Uncle me, please help me out with, things, with that, even as the year started to start in, putting their self in place of things to do as early. What do you have to tell them about those? Chimize.
What do I have to tell them anything? If you meet me or guy, I say go and sell pure water. That's the only thing I used to tell them. One jammed me yesterday as I was just coming down from bus. One healthy boy, he was pointing at his mouth. I say, are you old enough? Are you not old enough to go and sell pure water? Your mates are selling pure water. Come on, get out of my face. I'm always harsh to them whenever I see them, all those corporate beggars. To me, it doesn't worth it. If you see a needy, you know that this is a needy. You don't just flood the streets because your hands are working. You're speaking well. Your hands are working. Your legs are working. You're okay. In front of cathedral, yeah, there are plenty. In the evening like this, they will be flooding the street, and I don't know. I don't normally give them a chance to talk to me, self, because it's very, very irritating. I hate it. So there is nothing to advise them. If you know you're fully okay, get something doing. Not every time. It's so irritating and annoying. I don't like seeing themselves.
There's once even our family member that will just come. All those extended family that probably you have not heard from them for a long time. They got to get your number. The first thing they will call you, brother, because we are in Lagos, without knowing how you are hustling your own tool. The first thing they're like, oh, brother, please send us money for so thing. And when you check, I didn't think it's that thing that they are doing in that thing too. So that's kind of the people too. I'm even, lay an emphasis.
No, for me, that's where I like the family bond. For me, personally, I try as much as I do to relate with any of my family, both extended and so that at maybe during your birthday or once in a while, the ones I can do, even if it's 2,000, which I can let go easily, I can give. So that when you call me demanding for the one I can do, I do. The one I cannot do, I tell you that I can't. So for me, I like building the bond. I like relating with my family. Or, in fact, I don't like deleting numbers. I like following up. If you have an emergency, call me. If it's what I can do, I do it. But if it's not what I can do, I will tell you immediately that I cannot, and I won't promise you.
I love that.
That's the way I do my own. But for the corporate beggars, it's very, very irritating to me. I don't like seeing them. I don't like seeing them because what will you be? We are once in the streets. So if I don't like seeing a young boy, because you don't have excuse.
Sometimes men.
There is one. I've noticed one girl now. I've encountered her 2 times in front of that bookshop. When I'll be going. The first day he said, "Excuse me, sir." The way I looked at her, the way the "excuse me, sir" sounded, I just passed. On Monday, I was coming from somewhere. The same
girl again.
I was pressing my phone. So she ran into me and said, "Excuse me, sir, can you help?" As I heard that help, I just don't look at. I move. I say, "Now this same girl I met that day." So
she has already gotten a treble mark from you.
So
okay, Shego, what do you have to say about that? Have you encountered any of those people?
Well, now, even if all of us must have encountered. If you work here, you must have encountered. Yes. Or should I say, if you come during the day, if you don't come at night.
Nights.
Even if you have ever been our guest, if you're regular here, you must have encountered. So sometimes they will be dragging yourself. Like there was a day I was late. I was a bit late. I like if you should see me that day, I was running. Honestly, that small girl just stood like she was doing like this. I was. Are you out of your mind? Can't you see I'm running? Like I was so annoyed that day.
You are talking about those ones that their parents, their mother or wherever can actually sit down and they send them out.
God forgive me. That was the day I cursed someone's mother.
Jesus.
Like seriously, I saw her mother there sitting. I think she was drinking something, maybe a Coke or something. I had to say, so will be to your mother to have done this to you. Like I felt so bad that
she even understands.
A very small girl. That was the day I was traveling from Ilesha to Igbo, so I had to board another vehicle in Oshobo to Igbo. So the motor was almost full, and we were waiting for other passengers to come in. So there was this small boy. He was not that small. Oh. He's a grown-up child, like a boy. I can't really. He's grown. Like when you see him, like 14, 13 of age. Like then he was begging. Like one of the passengers just asked him, "Kilo share, like are your hands caught? Like, are you okay?" You know the response the boy gave. No. He said, "Aboki niemi." So because you belong to this tribe, it means you must beg. Benny Parkwell. He like these are the people.
Oh, he even speak Yoruba to say Abokini.
No, he tried to speak. He didn't speak fluently. He only said Abokini.
No, for those people from the north, I think they're actually making money because they're actually sending them down to west. They send them, work. There are another group of those professional beggars. I didn't know whether you guys have seen those. They always like 4 or 5 in a train roll. They will be saying Allah, blah blah blah. Those ones in North. I was told that most of them have built house in North.
Yes, now
and most of them are working
like
for somebody.
Microfinance bank. They borrow people money. They lend money out. I tell you. Well, that's on a general note. To come to specifics, there are some family members could be annoying.
Exactly.
I had an experience during my service year. Somebody just called me from I was there in Bayelsa 7, and it was really a tough time for me because we were preparing for the general election that time, and we were to be the presiding officers there. So it was, you just had to like visit so many people if you want to be safe. Like humanly speaking, you have to go see some people that this is where I will go. Please, if there's anything from this somewhere, I beg, please message me or call me ahead so I will prepare. So we were on that mission. I just received that call. It was an unsaved number from home. Immediately that person spoke, I could relate. This is a person. He said, "We have an anniversary." I was like,
wedding anniversary where?
In church.
In church, oh, okay.
I was like, which church? Do you know where I am? Do you even know anything about whom you're speaking with? All you want is to just contribute, I beg. Ever since then, no. Sometimes that's another side. Some family, they don't even know where you are. They don't know how you've been coping with your life. They don't even want to know. All they care about is you just doing something for them. Well, it's good though, if I have the grace. Well, now I think I have a lot on my table too. So if I have the grace, of course I do. But for now, there are so many messages I don't even open on my phone now. I'll just leave it there. Because I know the moment you reply that message,
you must be here.
Billing will follow. I think it's better to stay safe. I think I learned that from Chimeze. He said, just stay safe.
Just stay safe. All right, thank you.
Jehovah, you say it. I trust in you. In you. Say it, y'all. Oh, Lord. Jehovah, you. I trust. Say it. I trust. Show me how to do it, y'all. In you. I believe. Say it. Say it. I believe you. I trust. Come on. In you.
Yes, Jehovah God, I trust in you and I believe you. You are the God of miracle. Yes, Lord, I believe that 2022 there shall not be a strange beggar among us.
Somebody make some noise in here. Come on, catch it, Jehovah. Jehovah, I trust in you. Oh Lord, say it.
Yes, God, Jehovah, we trust that 2022, that the youth will move forward to do something positive in their life. There shall not be a strain of laziness.
Y'all got your part over here. I can't hear you. Come on, say it. I trust. Say it. I believe. Say it. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonders. You are the God of powerful. You are the God of power. I believe. Say it. I believe. Say it. Say it. Say it. Now everybody get radical for 30 seconds. Come on, dance to the dance. Hey, come on, come on. Come on. Y'all ain't radical enough over here.
Yes, my great friends and lovers, indeed, if you believe in God, you will see that everything will work great for you. Just believe in God and know and trust. Believe in God. Know that He will do all things for you. Know that no matter how things look so impossible, that He will surely come down to do that thing so impossible, so smooth. Just believe. Work out this year. Make sure that you make yourself available. Look for something doing and be great. Yes, Casey is just joining us. This is Afternoon Drive Show. Yes, make sure you follow us on every of our social media and do on top Instagram, Twitter. Yes, is Lagoonradio.Ng. Yes, on Facebook is Lagoon Radio Nigeria, and also subscribe. On our YouTube is Lagoon TV. Yes, Lagoon TV. So you will be part of us anytime we are live and direct. You will see us. Yes, I'm still sitting here with my lovely colleagues. Yes, doing all things like you all know that every Friday we are here to entertain you on Afternoon Drive Show. Yes, I know I promised something, but I started with negative. Don't worry. We shall have to enter positive thing because we know we all want to make money, want to make look good, want to make it, invest it great this year. Yes, we don't want to get ourselves lazy. Yeah, this year, like I say, this year is our year we move. Okay, anyone who plays God in your life this year, let's start with faith. Have you ever been with somebody that you trusted? Probably you want to go to school and with genuinely, you have gotten everything you need genuinely, not that you have been, that way of you want to collect money from every uncles. At the end, that is not true. You understand? And some people are playing gods in your life, and they always feel that without them, you cannot make it in life. I don't know, Chimize, do you have somebody like that in your life that was like, you always feel that without them in your life, and without them in your life, you cannot become who God wants you to be. Probably you have already called the person and sent the person a good proposal of what you want to do. Probably you want to travel or you want to become something, a good proposal, and you send it to the person. And quite all right that God has blessed that person, and the person want to form God in your life by, want to turn you to an errant person. Have you ever been in that circle?
The way my mom trained us, he made us to understand that you're on your own. He told us that you're on your own. Even your sibling, your fellow sibling is on his or her own, that you're on your own. So all my life, if you want to play God, you end up playing it for yourself, because I have never attached myself so much to what I would gain from anybody. It's just now me and my God. That kind of life. Me and my God. That's the way I see life, and that's the way I've been surviving.
Okay.
That is it.
Wow. Okay, let me ask this more. Let me go just a little bit to ask some questions. Maybe probably in your when you are in university time, your university time, as it that auntie or uncle that you know that no overload the worry this person, and you're like, okay, let me call this auntie. I didn't want to disturb popsy then or mom then this period. Let me call that, cousin of mine to be able to, be the help to do it. Have you ever been in that mess that you call somebody and he turn you down? And he will not come out to turn you down. You know that way of hanging and pranging way.
When I was in school, I made my money. In fact, it was almost that I saw myself through school. So when I call you and demand for something, I'm not putting all my
Pressure. Yeah.
I'll just inform you this is what I want. So if it comes,
Fine.
it's a bonus. If it doesn't, I have already sorted my way out. So if it comes, I will keep it in future. You understand? So I was never, in fact, the way God has blessed me is just that I have never been broke to that level that if not this uncle gave me or this auntie gave me, I won't survive. No. My own is just that I will project something. That's the way I lived when I was in school. I will project something maybe for next year. I will make the relevant calls and still be working. So if it comes, it's a bonus. If it doesn't, fine. I still sort my way out. So that's the way. So it's kudos to my mom. The way she made us to understand that once you are on this earth, you're on your own. That's the mentality she gave to all of us. And that's the mentality I've been using to. So I'm not so much attached to what I gain from people. So that's the way I've lived.
Okay, I picked something from Chimeze. Please, if you are listening, make sure that you at least pick something from anyone. You understand? Pick something from the word. There's something he picks. He say that when he was in school, he never got broke. He was actually doing other things, working other things. So if you are a young person and you're already in school or you are inspired to enter school this year, please make sure that you learn skill. You learn any skill, you learn any professional thing to attach with your study. Don't go there and depend that, I'm waiting for mommy, I'm waiting for daddy, I'm waiting for one auntie to send money. Probably when they could not send, you begin to feel the price, you begin to put your hand in different dirty things. Learn from Chimeze. Make yourself available to learn something so you can be able to use it to make money. Let's hear from Shegu. Maybe Shegu will give us another idea that you will learn something again this afternoon.
Of course, Chimeze has he said
Leave
a lot.
Chimeze, I've said it all.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth. There's no point beating about the bush. You will be human being if you rely on your fellow human being. There is always even the Bible says it. I don't know how it says it in English, but I know very well in Yoruba. Woe unto whoever believes in man. I wouldn't know. It revolves that theme. That in Yoruba it says, that woe unto whosoever rely on him. Of course, God does not even permit human being to rely on his or fellow human being. That's the point. So the moment you start with that, of course it fails me. That's the truth. If I do that, it fails. In several occasions I've experienced that. It fails. So there's no point wasting your time, because that person does not even know what will happen tomorrow. And it could be it may not be that person want to disappoint you intentionally. It could be situational. It could be anything. Okay, what if somebody promises you, by next month, of course I will do that for you, and that person even couldn't feed himself? Like, if that person finds it difficult to even cater for his or immediate needs, of course you will be disappointed. So the point is, he said something that when he was in school, he was never broke. Of course, that's a very good one. It's inspiration. It could inspire anybody that wants to be inspired. When I was in school, to the glory of God, what he did, then I think I was into it.
Okay.
I was into music too. So whichever way I find my way. I just manage myself through almost every week, every weekend. I traveled. So through that, it was not so difficult. Of course, school will it definitely have its time on you,
Okay.
but it was not that difficult. God saw me through. So I will hold you. You said it that if you're out there listening, find something doing aside schooling, so that when the school downs you, what you do will not down you. So just make sure you are into one or two things aside schooling. So especially Nigerian youth, so you will not be disappointed. Of course, if you rely on school, it's more or less relying on human beings. So you may be down. Of course, you may be lucky enough to be employed immediately you are done in school. But not everybody will have that opportunity. Not everybody will be that graced. So I think it's a very good point to find something doing, even aside schooling. So
Okay, yes, I love that. The reason why I wanted Shegu to speak, I want Shegu to give you his own point of view when he was in school, and he just say that like he also a musician, so he actually learned something. So don't always think, oh, because my parents are there for me. Yes, it just what makes me to ask this question, guys. I remember there's a cousin of mine that their parents are well rich, so they're like three of them in university. One was the senior one was about to round up. The second one was in year two, and the other one just entered. The young one just entered, but something happened. The parents has accident, and both of them has accident, and the dad died at the point, and the mother was on coma. But what sustained the first one to be able to run her work? Because one, she actually was doing other business, you understand, desperate that she was in school, and desperate that the parents has everything they want for them, and anytime they give them money, according to the story she tell us, that she used part of her pocket money to start up a business, to start up her clothesline business, you understand, because she learned how to sew. She now started her clothesline business, so she always sew. So that's what helped her to finish her school, and also train her other two siblings and finish it. So you can imagine, if at all they are jobless, what will be able to be the income of it. So please make sure that you make yourself available when you are in school. Learn something. Don't follow crowds. A lot of us, we are quickly to follow crowds. Yes. Okay, I will say that there is something that is training on internet. I think last week, about that pure water boy in Ireland that saw those is it Black Maria they call it, they know what, those the what they call these people, the prisoners. Yes, the prisoners, and the young guy that was hawking pure water, bottled water and pure water, has a compassion on them, and he instead start giving them that money. And this young guy that took the pictures out, and something, the thing linked to somewhere to not link to the right place. That's why I say, sometimes you need one person to make you to become what one person. But before I'll continue the story, let me read something that somebody posted, that like, for you to get into your destiny, you must take out a building. You can imagine, the guy did not stay home. He did not invest in himself, start begging people. You understand? He make himself available. On that little one he has, he was giving out to other people. And I think I listened to his interview last week, when the one of the boys asked him, like, why are you doing this? He said, it's not because I have money. I have no any money. In fact, I came from a poor family, very, very poor family, but I just have compassion on them. I've never tested praising, not any of my family member, but I just have that pity to just give it out. That act of love just lead him to work to somewhere. That's why sometimes you need just one person to make you to become great. He just need that one person, and he just got it. The person that took the video was just doing to get his own content in his own page. You understand, to promote his own page, and the thing went out and it got to a right person. Today I was actually watching the interview, and I find out that Obi Kubana actually called the guy and asked the guy what he wanted. First of all, he looked at the guy like, go back to school. I will see for your school, university, from year 1 to done, and to your job, what you would do in life. And what I remember, one radio popular person that first said something like, if you can be able to be honest and stick to what the platform they gave you, go higher. And I pray with that heart of that young man, he will actually go higher, and is a open eyes to everyone. Don't think that because I have nothing and you now make yourself stingy. Learn to give out no matter what. Learn to give out, because you didn't know what God has for you in future. Okay, let's go on this music break. When we come back, we'll continue. This one is Choma Jesus. Now God I did praise. Yes, so Ebubedike na God I dey praise. Yes. Now God, now they praise the King of all kings. Yes, thank you so much. I love that one from Chema Jesus. Yes, talking about Chema Jesus, this week she's going to celebrate 50 years birthday. Yes, happy birthday, dear daughter of Zion, the gospel minister of our time. We celebrate that golden jubilee with you. Yes, welcome back. We're still on our number one online gospel radio pub by the Diocese of Lagos. Anglican Communion. In case just joining, this is afternoon drive show. But this afternoon drive show is just like the weather is too hot that my people are just being calm. You know, I think I love the cold weather when everybody will just be but you know, this one I didn't know what's happening. Even in the studio is too hot. The studio is too hot, but our mouth is not hot. I didn't know what's going on. I just see that my people are just being kind of like, do fast, let me run away from this place. Yeah, it's so hot. Anyway, just welcome back. We're still, like I say, we are broadcasting live from the Dasan Palace here in Lagos. Yes, in case you just weren't to join us or you are just coming in, like I say, the number you call in is 08189 524666. Don't forget to drop what I asked you to drop from the beginning. As a believer, will you lie in a court to save your dear friend or family member from that death sentence? As a Christian, you are a born again Christian, as a pastor that you are as a general overseer, as a bishop, will you cover a lie because you didn't want that your member, your parishioner, to be able to be killed? Will you cover up the sin when you have already know the truth, or will you stand your right as a child of God? So it's the question that we're all going to ask ourselves, and to drop it on our Lagoon Radio. Just go on our okay, yeah, you can actually call us or you drop it on a WhatsApp number. Yeah, this number is on a WhatsApp number, which is 08189524666. Yes. Oh, okay, before we go, because our time is running. Let me ask people. Let me start with what will I start with? Okay, let me just tell you the story. Will you be able to work in a place? Probably you have a misunderstanding with your with your ex-girlfriend, and you know you didn't know as a great musician you understand, and somebody that called you that there's a job and they're paying you like 500,000. It's a very big job occasion, and you step in. It was your ex wedding, and you are not married. Will you be able to play, or will you be able to walk away, say, I can't stand it? Let me ask with Ezekiel.
Shebi is work. It's simple now. If you are fighting your ex-girlfriend or whatever, you fighting with money. So that doesn't make sense. I think maturity needs to be, and even that job could even settle the rate between you and your ex-self. I think life is not about fighting, and even if you have an issue with somebody, it is normal, and the best thing is to resolve it. Yoruba even will say, "Oma aleyan lori no di ombi." It is a bad start that sees something that will annoy him or her that will not be annoyed.
Okay.
But it's the same bastard that if they beg the person, or the person situation where there should be reconciliation, that will not reconcile. Of course, that's the truth. So one would not want to be a bastard now. And apart from that, nobody should fight money. Even if I'm fighting the human being, don't fight the money. Of course, now it's business, it's work. So I will go there gladly and do my work and do my job. It's my job.
Wow. So
I'm not, even if I'm fighting with the person that brings the job, I will not fight with the money that person is bringing.
You actually,
of course.
Wow.
na job level.
I love that.
Chimeze, I'm saying my mind now.
No.
Okay. Chimeze, you too, you can actually do the job.
He's an Igbo man, no. Don't even ask him. I know the answer already.
Once money is involved, what thing concern me? Do my job, collect money, go.
Yeah. Which fight? I go fight with money.
I love this, my people. I love this, my people. So you cannot, like if it's lady, the lady will say, God forbid, I'm not going to work in that job.
that's why
I
she's
won't,
a lady.
I won't take that job.
That's why
I won't,
she's a lady.
because I'm just imagining it. When I saw the post, a lot of people were saying in comments, can I work where my, how will I go and play where my ex-girlfriend is getting married while I'm still single? It's going to be laughed to me now. But because of the money that I stake, I will close my eyes. As far as I'm concerned, I will even praise you. I don't even know you. Sing praise like the way Yoruba will call you. I'll call everybody name to be collecting money. Anyway, yes. Okay, like I say, before God, like I say, there was a match yesterday. Yesterday match, one of people that play the African Cup of Nations.
There is sports updates. If we cannot give them sports news now.
No, of course I know there's sports. I'm just talking about the people, not the updates of updates.
I can't even remember, Seth. Where is my phone? Is outside.
Okay, no worry.
But it was the final phase of the group stages.
Exactly.
It was concluded
Yesterday. Okay, the reason why I say that with the group that we're all chatting, a lot of people, we are just talking about things that's happening. I was okay, let's just talk about positive thing, not negative. So just like, this year, African Cup of Nation, a lot of people made us proud. I start with please. To start with Nigeria. Nigeria is making us proud. I didn't know about it. I didn't know how you are looking at it. But like I said, Nigeria is actually making us proud. And I pray that they will make us proud to the final. You understand? Amen. To the final. I just pray for us to carry that cup to come back. Actually, let him be one good thing that is happening to us.
Let's hope. The tournament just started.
No, that's it. I pray.
It's
my wish.
No, it's also the wish of every Nigerian. Mm-hmm. The 3 matches have gone, but now it's a knockout stage. Once you lose, you're out.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Everyone means business. Now, the boys have been separated from the men.
Yes, sir.
So, this is now the core tournament. So, let's hope. We are still praying.
It's not going to be that easy.
I know.
It won't be easy.
Well, anyway, like Chimeze say, the boys have separated from the men. This time around is not easy thing. So you that is a great Nigeria or Nigerian fans, please keep praying for them. Keep lifting them up, whatever prayer you know how to pray. And I believe that I want us to carry this cup, at least when we are complaining that things are not moving, things are bad, government are this. We'll say our boys are proud. They made us proud.
Yeah, I pray carrying the cup will affect the fuel price.
It will affect it.
Where?
How? How?
When you sit down, wake up.
It will not. But it's just like for us to just be smiling, not to be talking about everything.
Let's keep on smiling.
Anyway, okay, this like this where we are going to draw our curtain onto the afternoon drive show. Like I started with a negative thing that's happening in Ikorodu about a woman that decided to use his 21-year-old son to end up her own poverty, but the end of the poverty ended in a police cell, and I believe by next week or thereabouts they might be going for court or wherever, and it is what they call I want to say something my dialect onyomosis, so as in quick. Please make sure that you train up a children in the ways of the Lord, so when they grow up they will not depart. As a parent, whatever you sow, that's what you reap. Don't tell children to take a wrong path. Please always guide them to follow a good way. Negative cannot help, but positive is something. Just keep telling them it is well with them. Like we all say, it is well with Nigeria and it is well with everybody here. Okay, I'm going to drop this before I read up today. If you are positive, if you have positive, you have to see opportunity instead of obstacle. If you are always thinking positive, you understand, try to drop it, and to embrace positive is very, very important. If you are that kind of person, you always think about negative, think about positive in your life. It will remove you from the circle of from the circle of obstacle in life, because negative will not make you go anywhere. Negative will always bring that negative thoughts how to do bad thing, but positive will make you to become somebody in life. Yeah, this is where I'm drawing to the afternoon drive show. I still remain your girl Sandra. To me, I have my Chimes. Yeah, Chimeze, thank you so much. My tallest in the building. Thank you so much, Kai. Thank you all so much, my great listener. And to all, next time when we meet again every Friday, I still remain your girl, your host, Sandra Nche. I'm signing out to say, Jesus love you, and bye.
This is Lagoon Radio.